Investigating Nancy Guthrie's mysterious case, complications, and community efforts unfold in Phoenix.
Thank you for that membership. I don't know if that was from earlier. And whoever else wants to match me, awesome. We've given out a lot of memberships today. And, well, it's nice when we have 800 people. She said, comment. Smash that like button. Smash it. All right, let's continue. We're going to talk about law enforcement now and running to FBI and telling them and what they say, right? We're going to talk about this.
And, you know, there's just some Karens. I don't know what they look like, who they are, but there's some Karens that caused this, that went and complained to everybody, and they put up signs saying to leave and get out of here. I feel like they don't care about Nancy. You know what? Some of these neighbors refuse to give the police their videos, their security cameras, so they couldn't even look to see if they have extra footage to find out who this is. Wouldn't even help out.
Man.
And some of these Karens, you know, they're making this a cold case by pushing everyone out.
Oh man, you know, in a way though, I can't blame them too much. When you go outside and you're walking your dog, etc. Winner, chicken dinner. I can only do super chats and stickers. Ahmad, can you help? You know what you can do? You can just do a super chat for the price of it, and I will match that. So if you want to put the price, I just did 5 memberships and it was $14.95. So if you want to do a super chat with that or a super sticker, then I can just redo the memberships for you. Is that cool? I don't think my mods will be able to help with this one. Anyway, if you want, anyone wants me to gift memberships, you can always send me a super. There you go. There you go. See, winner, chicken dinner. Thank you so much. I'm about to gift 5 more memberships. And oh my God, police are useless in this case. Right? It's messed up. That cop rolled right up after that guy did. Now, that guy wasn't just peacefully walking in the night with pots and pans. He was up to something. He was checking car doors, what have you.
Get out of here. If it was Karen that was kidnapped, she would definitely want someone to look.
If it was Karen kidnapped,
if it was her mother, she would want the media to stay there. I can guarantee it, because I know I would.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, if the person that did this is listening, please let her go. The family needs her back. And if it's not possible, if you can't do that, you could at least tell the family where she is. That's all they need. They need closure on this. They need Nancy home. They need Nancy home. Have a heart. Please do this for them. And for any.
Hey, and if you're not doing it for them, do it for yourself. Go get yourself a reward. She needs to be brought home. I know some people are only motivated by certain things, which is money. And I assure you, money does not. I repeat, money does not make you happy. All right. It's good to have money. And boy, you're happier when you buy stuff at that very moment. But money doesn't make you happy. If that's your motivation, though, because I know there's more than one person involved, go flip over right now. Go flip on that second or third person or the first person. Go flip now. Go take a deal. Go tell law enforcement what happened. I assure you, you won't get much time and you just may get a reward. All right, let's continue. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened to the family. I don't know. Esco Pavlovar. How are they not checking DNA from him rubbing all over the gate? Listen here, Esco Pavlovar. Why is the mat still at the front door? All right, 12 more to get to 2,500, baby. Money cannot buy happiness, but it'll buy you a boat. Oh, you're a country fan like me, right? I can buy me a boat so I can float and drink some beer. All right, let's continue.
Anybody that knows the person that did this, it's $1 million. It's actually more than that. It's over $1.2 million. The guy that did it doesn't need to know you turned him in. Nobody needs to know. You can be anonymous and still get the money. I've heard that they'll just bring you a briefcase full of money, no questions asked, and you don't have to meet with them. No questions asked. Turn them in. Turn them in. Get that money for yourself. Turn them in. Please say a prayer for Nancy Guthrie and the entire family.
All right, prayers for her. Now we're going to get into why in the hell law enforcement is not even looking into this. Why in the hell law enforcement didn't take that mat? Why in the hell? Why? We have more whys. Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it buys the kind of problems you don't mind solving. I like that one. But the more money you make, the more money you spend. All right, we're not done yet. So for those of you that are dropping off, y'all are crazy. We're just warming up. All right, now we're not just warming up, but I want to talk to you now about it being called in. And this is sleuth intuition. Again, it's in my description. All right, I put this guy on there. I don't agree with everything he says, but there's nothing to disagree about because all he did was call law enforcement and tell law enforcement about the information that they have against Ronald Aaron Lopez with his location. So hear me out. We got like about 15 minutes of this video, and then I have this Channel 2 Now has got this timeline of things that happened and people that were arrested or detained. All right. When there's no crime, why waste the time? I don't know. All right, let's get into what he says. He called it in, or somebody called it in. Whoever called it in, we'll get to. Hold on. Play. Come on.
And the shutter speed on the drone. If that was you, you were right. But we got it right today, and I'll have that footage for you. So you guys hang tight. I'll be right back.
Hold on. He must be filming live. He walked away. Come back. Come back, sir. Come back. All right.
Because you are smart.
Mhm.
Smarty pants.
No, it can't. Money can't buy anything but things. It buys things. That's all.
What's up, UK? The United
on, guy.
Kingdom.
Hold on. Sorry, let me go a little bit farther.
They don't care.
Okay, dear Savannah, and this is properly stated. Dear Savannah, this man is confessing. Please take this to the FBI. Take it to one of your sources, one of your friends, and just go have them check out Ronald Aaron Lopez. Because, girl, he's following you around. All right.
And we are broadcasting to the world live from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm your host, Patrick Vallejos. Today we're diving into the Nancy Guthrie case.
Thank you, Shoot for the Stars. Just wanted to thank you.
We are reaching out.
Yeah.
Dear Savannah, law enforcement is not listening to us on this. They don't care.
They don't care.
They laughed at us. There's been 4 people that have tipped this in, right?
Right, guys?
4 of you. Including me.
Mm-hmm. We watched.
They said, is this a drunk call? Okay, so since then.
Thank you, Nancy. So
look who's back. Look who is back. Ronald Aaron Lopez. He's back, you guys.
Back again. Da, 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 da. Thank you so much, Nancy, for the 1999 super sticker.
Here, let's pull up this map he's giving us. Let me share my screen for you.
You know, there's a lot of people doing really good work, and I hope they're being recognized. I think they're being recognized in this. One person will say something wrong about Brian Enton or Ashley Banfield, but they're putting in the work. So is Jennifer Coffendoffer. All right. Shoot for the Stars. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super sticker. I appreciate you. Now I can get to Crime Con. We're going anyway, no matter what, but still. All right.
So if the cops won't listen to us, we're going to talk directly to Savannah. Savannah, it may be nothing, but I think it's important that you know that a man by the name of Ronald Aaron Lopez is claiming to be the masked man, and he is in Washington, D.C. And just as I suspected, remember, I said he could take the bus. So what does he put in a chat today? I'm at a bus stop on I think that's Rice Road and North Capitol Street, Northeast Washington, D.C. about to board a bus, Route M60. I have Route M60 up. It goes into Massachusetts to a medical facility, right? The other.
But you see, you would have to do research to take this seriously. And if law enforcement isn't taking this seriously, I just can't imagine why. Why not just go to the location and check it out? Why not just go to the bus stop or go to the ping him if he's in DC? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense.
Location that he dropped the GPS went to a rehab facility / homeless shelter. Who are we looking for? We're looking for somebody off the grid, somebody that might be motivated by, outside the box thinking because they're suffering from a mental health and drug addiction. We can't possibly understand the motivation. Maybe they no longer remember what was motivating them. Right? So weird the way this guy's kind of creeping around and all this Walmart clothes, and he's got.
It is really weird, and they don't have anything better, so I don't get it. Now, guilty of crime, I'm sorry, who was I saying to? All Out folks, first time here, so far impressed. Well, thank you, All Out folks. Listen, guys, CrimeCon is May 29th through the 31st, and we're having a party at the Bellagio. All right, we're gonna have food, drinks, and all that, but you do have to RSVP. All right. Thank you to Patricia NY that's having a party. You should go sign up for Ghost. It's also on Ghost. You go over there and you can RSVP. The party's going to be on May 30th. CrimeCon is in Las Vegas this year, May 29th through the 31st. And go sub up to Smokin'. Thank you so much, Smokin'. If you receive the membership that he gifted, please do thank him. You said cops hung up. Who said let's continue? I don't want to drag this out all night.
And I think I figured out what that keychain thing is. It's some kind of a wire. He's got it wrapped around something and plugged into whatever appears to be a walkie-talkie. And then in his pocket, there's another item that appears to be plugged in. So this guy he's hooked up and ready to go.
Yeah, I showed his channel earlier.
Right. We tipped this in. I even called personally DC Metro.
Listen,
I called in. I said, "Hi, how are you doing? What do you want?" I'm calling in some information on the Nancy Guthrie case. Okay. I was like, and I was just thrown off like right away. I was like, what the hell's going on?
136.
And then when they sent me over to the detective, it was even worse. I said, hey, man, this could be nothing. I don't want to waste your.
I wish he wouldn't have started out with that. But, I mean, every lead should be looked at since we have nothing. All right. I don't know what's going on. And that's why he put Dear Savannah, because if he can get Savannah's attention, guess what? They'll take her seriously and look at it at the very least. All right. They have a lot more evidence that hasn't been. Of course they do. That's why we're all out here guessing. Why would you call DC Metro? Because he was in DC. That's an interesting question. I wonder why he didn't call the cops or the FBI. It's weird.